Welcome to the Coach's Box, our 8 o'clock version tonight. Ray Halbrook here with live stream STL. Hope everybody's having a great Thursday. This is a new day that we don't normally do Thursdays, but thanks for being with us here on a Thursday night here, live from La Pachangas. And I'm seeing the boys here. They're getting the headsets on, getting themselves geared up. Guys, it's Thursday, not normal Wednesday, but how's everybody doing tonight?
Are we on? Oh, we're on.
We're on.
Zach and I
I'm not.
are not.
Yes, hey, there we go.
We're on.
And everyone's back.
Moving seats.
That's usually the Black Cat crew that sits here.
Yeah.
So that's normally right. Ray just leaves us Black Cats
That's
off.
right. You're just always off.
Hey, I do really want to make sure mention though, Coach Jarvis has got a Black Cat cross country shirt
Hey,
on.
I support every sport.
Hey, listen
There you go.
here, we got districts coming up this Saturday, and looking forward to a fun weekend. Hopefully, the Black Cats can make it to the state finals. So
I will say it took Coach Davis about 4 years for me to finally get this shirt of working at Herky. It was like, well, we're going to see if he's going to last, I guess. I don't know.
Couldn't find one in your size.
Well, that could be a
now.
problem. Considering you wear the same size as me, fat boy.
Listen, I didn't say anything about it. I know what size I wear. Trust me.
Oh, goodness.
Gotta give you a little bit of grief. You haven't been around for the last 2 hours.
we've only been here since 5:30. What's
care.
wrong with this?
I was caring about the education of the Herculaneum students.
That's good. Yeah.
Here we go
Caring
again.
about the education of the Herculean Black Cats. I love to hear
That's
that.
good.
That's right.
Justin Ford, I like to see that you're watching with your eyes tonight.
Oh, I'm sure he's watching.
Chris Miller, what we got going on today?
Ford Empire.
Well, we're supposed to be doing a show.
Supposed to be doing a show. Supposed to be already an hour in. Yesterday, right?
Yeah, I think we're supposed to be wrapping things up. Well, guys, it's nice to be here. Yesterday. Yeah, what were we doing yesterday? Oh, that's right. You had the
We had the volleyball game.
district
Great
championship.
games, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're a Pius
I
fan.
didn't even notice.
Right?
Unless you're a Lancer.
Yeah, it stinks. But anyway, no, we got we got a few topics we were going to cover, and we can start out a little bit with putting a little bow on the World Series.
Yeah.
And baseball in general,
Yuck.
and put that away because we'll probably not talk about baseball for the rest of the winter.
What's
Unless
that?
something
What are you
major
talking about?
happens.
I mean, Waino and Molina are going to the White Sox. You seen that?
and are the Yankees?
And Wong. And Wong.
And Wong. So we're going to have a three-way right
LaRusse is back.
Yeah, LaRusse is back in. He's a manager again, but not for the Cardinals. He's second time around for the White Sox. See if he gets fired by Reinsdorf again.
Justin Ford's at home, at least. He said he's trying to put together a scouting report on Pius and Herky.
Wow.
We run the flex. Most people know that already. You don't have to have huddle. You can come watch my damn practice. Jeez. Did I teach him anything?
I didn't know you ran the flex.
Oh, put on some shirts.
We never run man, so I guess you couldn't run the flex. But
Well, that's okay.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah,
Let's talk about baseball.
let's finish about baseball. Let's get that out of the way. We can start talking about the
okay,
real
so
sport.
can we talk about the stupid?
So the World Series finished up. The
Okay,
Dodgers
yeah.
win first time in 30.
Hey, why don't
years?
that manager? Okay, this is where analytics.
Here we go.
And it wasn't even analytics.
We're 5 minutes in.
That guy had given up a run in his last 6 times he'd been put in the game. And you're going to take a guy out. I know he hasn't went past 6 innings all year. He ain't pitching it the rest of the year.
No.
He's rolling. He struck
like
out
Ray
9.
said, he saved him for tomorrow.
Yeah.
He's rolling. He struck out 9.
Did you also hear his-
I would have went down as the owner and fired him right on the spot. I said, "Manager, get the hell out of the dugout. I'm done."
He's got to go.
But that's
We
him.
need our jar.
That's
He's
him
gotta
following
go.
the general manager. That's the following the analytics because
Like,
Tampa
I know they
Bay.
have a great bullpen, but come on, dude.
He's got a whole pin of guys
I
who
know.
throw 98.
No way.
Snell's rolling.
I know.
Throw 98.
He's rolling.
I know, I
As soon as I saw, and if I would have been Snell, I would have been cussing a lot more than he
did.
was.
Oh,
I would
he-
have been a lot worse.
There was a lot of profanity as he was walking back to the dugout.
Oh, yes, there was, and I would have been telling Coach. I mean, what in the world?
Hey, that was stupid. Stupid.
I
Also,
said, I'm sitting there. I go,
Awesome.
oh, this game's over.
I think I heard it the best because I listened to a lot of – either listen to MLB Network Radio. I'll listen to 101,
Every
and I try to get just to get a different
No wonder
feel.
he wins all his trivia because he's driving a bus and listening to all this crap.
They ask
Transporting the recruits.
he goes to parent-teacher conference.
Hey, it's been a long day, 8 to 8, boy. So
Well,
I'm
I'll
ready to
tell
go.
you.
Ready to go
Hold
tonight.
on, do the math. That's what, 15 cents an hour, something like that.
Oh. Hey, the Dunklin R5 school district pays well. I'm not going to say.
There you go. There you go.
So you should be happier more.
He is
That's
happy.
I am happy.
There
That's
you
why
go.
I'm fired
Look at
up
him.
for the show.
There you
Smile.
go. See,
loving
happy.
it.
Put on your happy face.
Put on your happy face.
Anyway, the best way that I heard summed it up was when you're going straight by the numbers, absolutely straight by the numbers. It's a push button manager job. Best way you could have sat at home, watched via Zoom, and hit a little button saying you need to go get them. Instead of having a feel for the game, because there has to be a balance. LaRussa, and I'll be honest with you, I wasn't a big LaRussa fan for years because you had a guy named Trevor Miller wasn't his name. He come in and pitch against one guy, their lefty hitter, and he comes out like that's the stupidest thing ever.
Right.
You waste the pitcher. Him and Dave Duncan were way before their time with using numbers, but
Well, they did lefty-righty or lefty-lefty.
right, they're very
matchup.
much
They did
on that.
Yeah.
And Duncan carrying his binders of
Right.
information,
Well,
which you
is-
don't need anymore.
Is Duncan coming back?
Well,
He's
hang on.
already there.
Hang on.
He's already at.
Hang on. Hang on.
Mowing his lawn. Sorry.
Scott, hey, I know you're all wound up for the show, parent-teacher conference guy.
We've only been here 2.5 hours.
2.5
What
hours.
Well, I haven't had as much time as you.
We've been prepping for this show this whole time.
Dang, 2.5 hours. You should have better information coming
Dude,
out.
we are pre-gamed up for this show. Let's just leave it at that. So,
There's Ray. Yep.
Ray, what's going on?
Yep. Sponsored by.
Sponsored by Pepsi.
Pepsi
Sweet
Cola.
nectar of the gods.
My
So,
goodness.
the thing about LaRussa is,
I'm glad I had parent teacher come.
no, you're not.
Oh, yes, I am.
Listen, a while ago, Blair wanted some chips, and it wasn't happening. And he got a little perturbed about it, to be honest with you.
Well, he ought to own stock in this.
It's like, listen, I'm
He
like,
was here like 5 times last week.
I'm like 17% part owner of this place due to revenue stream. Anyway, let's get back on topic. So LaRussa had a good feel of still using analytics, the numbers, but also having a feel for the game
Right.
and trusting his guys. And I thought, first off, the guy was dealing 73 pitches and he yanked him. I would have pitched him 173
Yeah,
pitches
exactly.
the way he was pitching. You just got to let him go. You got to ride your ace. You got to ride the guy who's a Cy Young winner. And you say, forget the numbers
Yep.
to that point. He
Right.
had done nothing to merit getting
He
pulled
gives
out of
up
the game.
He gives up that single, and then I see him getting up out of the dugout. I'm
And,
going,
hey, and the best part is all the Dodgers. I mean, they're like ecstatic. Even
Yeah,
even
loving
in
it.
interviews, they say, "Well, I don't want to say anything about the decisions, but we're happy to see him."
Yeah.
Our goal was to get him out of the 6th. He didn't even make it to 6 innings, and he's out of the game.
well,
and what,
he hadn't
talk about
made it-
momentum.
He hadn't made it past 6 innings all year.
I don't care.
But this is it. This is it for all the marbles. I'm
Yeah.
putting my best pitcher out there. I mean, it's like Wainwright in his prime.
Right.
LaRussa's not going to pull Wainwright out if he's wheeling and dealing 73
Wait,
pitches.
but
But
even
this goes back to the whole analytics and worrying about, innings pitched. It's not that. It's pitch count. It's 70-some odd.
73.
It's a pitch count, and I don't know. But you talk about the radio. They made the comment about how they had 29. He had 29 fastballs that were all swing and miss, and then the guy that comes in and relieve, one fastball double. So I mean,
I know. As
it's
soon as he hit that, I went,
well, and how about put it in a guy who maybe isn't getting shelled?
Killed.
I mean,
Yeah.
that guy, he's
Agreed.
given up a run in what, 6 straight games?
6.
6 straight games. In a
What?
position where you got a guy on base, maybe put somebody else in the damn game.
Well, I can tell you this. He would have been the last one I would have picked.
It's like, who do I got? Eating me? Not you. Not you. Not you.
100% last.
Put your hand down. You're not going in the game. You're not. No.
Coach, me.
Yeah.
No. No.
Me.
No. The
Okay.
answer is still
Well,
no.
let's
Zach Lamb, I don't care if his velocity was down. Dude, They brought in gas. What did that do?
He threw what 28 fastballs, and none of them were put in play.
That's what I just said.
Well, the hype of the game. I'm going to start out at the game.
I don't care if he's throwing it. I don't care if he's throwing it 75 miles an hour.
I know.
None in play.
Right.
One fastball pitch by what's his face who don't give a shit. So don't give a crap about it.
Where's the jar?
Here, put that hat around.
That's fine.
And
the hat. There you go.
Live stream STL hat.
And there you
I
go.
know,
That's the
I
game.
know.
No, it's aggravating because as a coach, you're over here going. Listen, I had no dog in the fight.
Right.
I
don't
only
either.
cared the fact I was happy that the Dodgers actually won because Kershaw. I hate it for the guy because he is a Hall of Famer.
I love that the Cardinals rocked him.
Oh wait, I love that too. But what I hate the fact is they're not in it.
Well,
so
speaking
you know,
of,
might
and they're
as
not
well.
going to be in it for a long
No,
time
so,
because of. Let's talk
Okay,
about.
so wait, real quick.
Mo must go.
How many people?
Mo
How many people
must
think
go.
that was? Would you have pulled Snell?
No.
Oh, absolutely.
Hell no.
Okay, there we go.
No.
There it
way
is.
Would I have pulled him.
So there it is.
I mean, that'd be like, are you going to take Jordan Duncan out? No.
No. Matter of fact, I'll tell you, like, he's got to play every minute. Like Klaus would come to me like, Coach, I need a break. I'm like, you're not coming out of the game.
Okay, I'll call a timeout.
Yeah, that's it. It's like I got
That's your
5
break.
timeouts.
Yeah.
You got it.
You get 4 of them. That's it.
Yeah,
That's it. So we're all in agreement. Ray, what do you think? Would you have pulled Snell?
Oh, no, not at all.
There you go. See?
But I think that goes back to the GM and management saying that they're all analytics driven, and I think that was the cop
killing the
out
game.
that the coach is going to use.
I would rather have the cop out of saying I went with my guy. I went with the guy who's supposed to be my best
I know.
pitcher in the biggest moment in the most important game, and I rode him to the.
And I'm not saying that he wouldn't have given up a double or something, maybe.
Maybe he would've.
But maybe he would have. But
It's
dude,
your best.
Everything
It is
you're
your
looking
best.
at.
Yeah.
I mean, anything I'm looking at in that game and the way that dude is wheeling and dealing, and you could just tell by how mad he was when he came off the mound. Not a good.
This is the
go back-
deal.
oh,
This
go
is the
ahead.
deal. Unload all of your arsenal. He's the best you
gotta
got.
win.
You got it. You don't take off. You don't go out and get Bob Gibson.
Yeah.
You don't go out now. I'm not. It's not a comparison, but I mean, at that time, that's their best shot.
Listen,
You go back to the 90s
You know,
in the
you
2000s,
just don't.
and they just had a video they put of Mike Mussina yelling at the dugout, "Don't come out here!"
Right.
And he's pitching the complete game. Don't come out here.
Right.
And then the pitch for the Lackey when he was with
Lackey.
Angels. No, Soch, no.
No.
I mean, that's that bulldog mentality
Yeah.
that you want, and Snell has
You
that.
named some guys that I really like.
Yeah,
I mean, come on.
Oh, yeah.
When what the second one you named up?
Yeah, Lackey.
When he came
Yeah.
to the Cardinals, I was so pumped.
Yeah.
because I just
that was
loved-
probably one of the best Mozeliak moves
Uh-huh.
to get rid of Craig for John Lackey for
Yeah.
basically
Oh,
a
yeah.
song and a dance.
Right.
Yep.
Because they paid his salary for the
Fill up
first
the
year.
fill up the soda machine.
Basically,
Yeah.
and
He did.
then we paid his salary the second year. But speaking of Mozeliak, let's move on to the
No,
I
Mo
mean,
must
you-
go.
you
Mo
can't-
must go.
you
Mo
can't
must go.
justify anymore when you say you're worried about defense and run prevention when you are giving up the arguably the best second baseman in the National
Well, not
League.
only that, you letting the best catcher. I mean, you're letting the franchise,
Right.
Because
No,
he
that's-
is the face of the
that's
franchise.
right.
100% agree.
Right.
He is the face of the franchise,
yeah, he's okay.
and if you got to pay him $30 million, I don't care.
Well,
It ain't your-
to
money to spend over there,
Everybody
but
but
just
that's
said
that's
that.
the issue. Here's the okay, fine. Let's talk about money. You think the DeWitts are making their money from the St. Louis Cardinals? No. That's a hobby for them.
Mm-hmm.
They're making all their money in their other business ventures and other corporations.
Well, they're making the money across the street at the Ballpark Village.
hey,
So-
have you ever been to
so-
Ballpark Village? It's great.
My goodness.
So to sit here and say you're worried about a profit margin and you're we don't know how much we can spend, or we're worried about we don't know how many people in the stands we'll have next year. That's BS. That's
Whoa,
absolute.
whoa.
It just should, it
Language.
shouldn't matter. Yeah, I know. Sorry. Here, but
Put some money in the hat, baby.
But it just
Pay
you
for our
can't-
lunch tonight.
It's hypocritical and
Lunch?
That's what
you
it
know.
is lunch for me. I ate lunch and dinner
yeah.
all
Man,
together.
you've been sleeping this whole time.
But I'm on vacation this week. That's what I do.
oh,
That's
you're
nice.
getting ready for the season.
That's
getting
right.
ready.
That's right. I was.
Man,
But
what's
you
an
know,
off
I
day?
posted something
Yeah.
last night on Facebook. You know, it said Mo has to go, and I had a lot of people commenting on that post. You know, and a lot of people were completely against what I said about he needs to go, and you know that basically I said a lot about maybe sometimes stepping on some toes may not be a bad thing. And I don't know necessarily, but as an outsider looking in, I think that he's always a yes man. I mean, if the owners say, "Hey, don't do it," okay, I'm not doing it. Let's question it maybe a little bit and say, "Okay, hey, this guy's been the face of our face of our franchise
when they
for
built the stadium,
12 years."
When they built the stadium, they promised they were going to stay competitive. We're going to sign free agents. We're going to get guys in here. Okay, yes, our first baseman's a great player, but he can't do it all. And now you're going to let Wong. I'm not saying Wong's a great hitter,
Right.
but my gosh, we have ground ball pitchers,
Yes,
and you're
we
going to
do
put
right
now
now.
we're going to put Tommy Edman there, I guess, because I mean that right now that's
No,
what,
that and you're going to have Matt Carpenter at third. Right now, Matt
Okay,
Carpenter.
that's-
no,
that's
they're
the
going to
bigger
pull. They're going to pull
problem.
up Gorman or whatever his
no,
name
he's
is.
not.
Nope.
No, he's not ready. He hasn't been a 2A. He hasn't seen a 2A.
I know, but I
or
mean,
double A. Sorry, excuse me.
What else? you
2A?
got?
Yeah, I know.
Double
Go back
A,
to high
2A,
school.
basketball.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
Basketball on
yeah,
your brain.
basketball in the brain.
Who
but,
thinks about basketball?
Yeah.
Basketball?
Yeah.
Basketball.
Yeah.
What's
Like
that?
November
coming
what?
up.
Second?
Coming up.
I don't.
Is this? Is the season even starting? I mean,
Nobody
not really in
even knows.
Illinois.
Not in Illinois.
Okay, that's another
Maybe.
subject.
Maybe.
So let's
Not at the
finish this
Highland
up.
tournament.
I
Three
personally,
different sets.
I personally don't think that Wong's worth $12 million. I don't. I think if declining his option to sign him for a little bit less money, that would be great. The fact of the matter is, he never should have been in a position where he's going to make $12 million.
I don't know who Nathan Walk is, but he says Molina will re-sign. Wong leaving is not that big a deal. They need some pop in the lineup. Maybe Wong leaving free up some cash to get it back.
But it's not. You're not. What bat are you going to get? Jock Peterson. You're not going to pay him though.
Well, my
No,
first point
he-
is Cardinal Mozeliak came out
I'll
and
tell
said,
you who I want, Springer. But
Mozeliak
They're
came
not
out
gonna
and
spend the
said,
money.
we're not going to be able to spend the money because we don't have
I want a
people
pay
on
raise,
staff."
too.
So
Right there.
my point right there is he's not going to spend the money to go out and get anybody else. So why not take what we got right now and build off of what we have? If he's a decent second baseman,
Right.
what are we going to go get to replace him? Nothing. 'Cause
Nothing.
We don't have the money to go get.
You're
him.
gonna bring
Wait,
no, we have the
Tyler,
money.
We're not going to spend
Exactly.
the money.
That's what
Exactly.
he says, though.
So
you don't have the
O'Neal,
money because
Bader,
us as fans.
That's all I've heard since they built the stadium,
Lane,
and
yeah.
that's bullcrap.
Well, us as fans didn't
Hell,
come this year.
I read a big thing, and we might as well just bring Pujols back, and at least he'll get his milestones here,
Exactly.
and at
I
least
love
we'll
it.
have something to cheer about.
Yeah.
Because right
What-
now, I'm looking at this team, and I'm going, screw you. I'm never going to a game.
Hey,
I'm not
Hey,
paying to
until
go to a
wait,
game.
hey,
that happens.
hypothetical trade.
Until that. What?
Carpenter for Pujols.
deal.
And we'll fill your soda machines.
Bag of balls, right?
Well, and that's
7 boxes.
only if they
Seven.
have the DH. Only if they have the DH. Because
Well, I don't
Pujols
think
can't play.
Wait. Neither can Carpenter.
Well, I would rather have Pujols.
Have you seen him swing?
Hell, he could probably play third base as good as Carpenter too.
well, that's probably true.
Well, I guarantee
I mean,
you
he
hit
did,
better.
he did come in as a third baseman.
Yep.
He did.
And-
he did.
Well, he's play. I'm being crazy
I am-
with that
yes,
thought,
I
but
know.
but
Totally
I would love Pujols to
Yeah.
be back.
Wait, how are you going to get when you finally get people back
Uh-huh.
to where they can come to games?
Mm-hmm.
What's going to drive people to come watch the Cardinals outside of the fact it's the Cardinals?
That's it.
There's nothing
And it's
there.
tradition. It's the tradition
It's
of the
tradition,
community.
but we're all everybody's faces a little pace of play, and it's not as exciting, and kids aren't into the game as much. Okay, then, and this is where I tend to agree with you a little bit. And I thought about this the other day. Was then that's where you got to hit the dingers. You got to hit the long
you
ball.
have to
Chicks
hit the
dig the
long
long
ball.
ball.
Right.
Everybody digs the long ball.
Right.
What's exciting about going to the game is everybody. Oh, you almost. I mean,
Hey, did
wanting
he-
track power at least.
Is
Not-
it in Big Bank Land? Did he hit it in Big Bank Land? All right, you
But
know. I
that's
mean,
us growing up on that. That's
Yeah.
us growing up with Big Mac and Pujols and MV3 and all of that. That's what we grew up on, and what we're. I guess that's our
I
expectation.
kind of grew up a little more on like
Well-
Ray Langford, Willie McGee,
Yeah.
but I mean,
at least
It
Ray
was still
Langford could hit
exciting.
30.
Yes. Yeah.
He
Yeah.
could hit 30 out
Yeah.
of Old Bush.
yes,
Right.
And we got guys who can't hit Texas leaguers past
Well.
the stinking second
So
baseman.
let me, teaching friend.
Shut up,
Mr.
Ford. I don't give a rat's butt about soccer.
Why?
Don't
All
you
right.
bring soccer on the show,
So-
we will block you.
All right, so listen. So
The views of this show are not necessarily.
You will be blocked.
all right, so listen. So teaching buddy brought this up. So let's say
Soccer.
Wainwright, Molina,
I
Wong,
don't
they all
like
go.
soccer.
Do you trade Flaherty
No.
and
what?
sit a king's ransom?
Oh, if I can get a king's ransom, I'm
Like
trading him.
he brought up the Padres. Padres has the best farm system. What if you say, here's Jack Flaherty, I want 5 of your top 7 picks or top 7 minor
Wait,
leaguers.
now
You
the problem with that is
you're blowing it up anyway.
Okay, wait. The problem with that is, in theory, with most other teams, that works.
Right.
But
What has Mozeliak shown about his talent evaluation? And I know Bohr has been on this about how great he's been.
Pitching is excellent.
Yeah, pitching is great.
is fine.
But anybody who carries a bat and plays the field has not been the greatest.
But they don't have to because it's already
he shouldn't
done.
be the one doing it.
It's already done with San Diego.
Then that means you're putting people in positions that they aren't any good at.
Some people don't even know they have it. Don't even know what Mozeliak's job is.
I mean, we could have had Tatis Jr.
Right.
No, we traded away Rosarino. I mean,
We'll see what he does, but
Look
at
trade.
Voit.
We trade.
I
Yeah,
know.
Voit.
I know we didn't really have anywhere to play him.
We got him. We picked up a left-hander who we DFA'd. Done. See ya.
I know.
Then you take the Ozuna trade. Okay. We couldn't get Yelich
Right.
because he wasn't available at the time.
So we took Ozuna.
So we took Ozuna, and
And then we let him go.
and we didn't re-sign him. We did. He signed for less money on a 1-year deal to go play at
Oh,
Atlanta.
and he basically said, well, he wanted to come back.
Yeah.
He
I
wanted
don't-
to come back. Him and Molina were buds. What
They
the
are
heck?
buds.
Yeah, what
they-
the heck?
They're talking about playing next year now.
They want to play together.
Yeah.
Well, then bring Molina or bring
No,
him back.
Ain't happening.
No,
Nope.
you got your
won't
outfield.
do it.
Killed it. Yeah, because you got Bader.
Oh, the hell with Bader.
You got Fowler.
That's the issue. Fowler and Carpenter, and then
Fowler, Carpenter.
Miller's contract.
Oh yeah. Well, you saw the hand. Is it hand? That reliever? What?
Brad Hand.
Yeah. That just got. I guess he got free agents or whatever. Dude, he'd be perfect. $12 million. What you're paying, stupid lefty?
Oh
we
wait.
got
Hey, I
there.
forgot
that's
about this
long.
other guy, Martinez.
Oh, he's good.
He makes starters money.
What color hair does he have this
I
week?
don't know.
I mean, that's all he worries about. What color hair he's got.
He changes every 5 days when he's
That's
coming
when
out
he
of the bullpen.
pitches. Yeah. Oh, does he come out of the bullpen anymore?
I don't know.
Does he even pitch?
No, not now.
He's-
He's,
no, he
he's
had-
going to have
he
to
had-
start now.
he had a
Nah, he just affects people with COVID.
He got the Rona pretty hard, and then everybody else got it, and we had to miss some time.
like I said,
and
I
we
go
spent the
back-
rest of the year doing
I mean, I could
doubleheaders.
just sit here and cuss the Cardinals all day. I mean, I'm so aggravated. Well, we came in second place. We always come in second place in free agency. Always.
Agreed.
Oh, we could have had Harper. Harper wanted to come here. Hell, he was up on stage with Nelly.
Yeah.
Oh, Nelly. Yeah.
Nelly was
set
trying to
out-
recruit for us.
Want
Yeah.
to be in St. Louis.
And guess
There's
what
your
happened?
iconic player that's going to draw fans in,
Yeah.
that you're going to make your money, and you can't tell me with Pujols, with 2 World Series and the MVPs and the Silver Sluggers and the Gold Gloves, you can't tell me that he wasn't worth his weight in gold and made you hundreds and hundreds of millions, if not billion plus.
Agreed. 100% agree with
Oh,
that.
they keep Pujols. I at the time was like, oh, it's all right. And then I'm like, now I look at it and go, dude, and Pujols has to look at it and go, man, I should have stayed in St. Louis. I would have had. Could
But-
you imagine how much he would be celebrated if he was here?
Exactly.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
I mean when he finally when baseball finally puts the schedule together, we can come back.
I
to
know,
St.
they're
Louis.
so stupid.
Are you kidding me?
I mean, how long does it take to make him come back?
There's been people who've like generations that feel like who've passed.
Bohr says on the basketball, Ray hit the music.
Hey, we can do that. We can
I'm
move on.
perfectly fine with it.
Yeah, wait, Bohr must have lost some
Oh,
money.
I'm sorry. Wait. The question is when did Bohr get on this show?
How much money did he lose in the World
Right.
Series betting?
FanDuel didn't do him well.
Speaking of, did you hear that story?
No.
Out of
Oh,
St.
yeah.
Louis?
Yeah.
Did you hear this? All right.
$1 million.
The $1 million. So, a guy out of Brentwood, I guess he's a semi-professional gambler. Won.
that a thing?
Won.
What's his last
well,
name?
I don't know. It was on the radio this morning. So he wins $1 million on this past week on NFL, and the Rams and the Bears game. He was sitting at number 1. So he wins the $1 million. He calls his folks, calls his friends, said, "Hey, you got some money coming your way." Well, and what is it, FanDuel or Draft, whatever it is, they sent him an email. Congratulations, you won the $1 million. The statisticians at the Rams and Bears game go back and change
Oh, my
a sack.
gosh.
It changed a sack to a tackle for loss. That changes all the numbers. So he goes from
Everything.
first
Yep.
down to 6th. He wins $3,000 now. So yeah.
That's just your internet.
So unbelievable. So you go from $1 million down to 3,000.
I'll be livid.
So is there a lawsuit?
Oh, I guarantee there will be.
I don't know. I mean, I don't.
You know what? Hey,
That's got to be in the fine print.
Wait. If it's gambling, you mean there's risk? I thought it was a sure thing.
No. Never.
I don't know.
I don't know. 1-800-BETS off, I hear. Boar, what's the number again?
Boar has that on speed dial.
No, Lisa does.
Lisa does.
What did Albert do in L.A.? I can tell you this: he did better. His numbers are better than Fowler's.
His numbers are better than any first baseman in the first 6 years of his contract. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Combined.
Yeah, so there you go with your analytics. There's your numbers.
Numbers, man.
Ray, I think it's time to go to break.
All right.
I think we've had enough of baseball.
I'm
tired of it.
Well, I mean, while he was asking that about Pujols, I mean, what year did he leave? He left in 2012.
Between after 11.
Okay, 3105, 17 and 64, 28 105, 40 home runs, 95 RBIs, 31 119, 23 101, 1964, 23 and 93. I think we could have used that.
Just a tad.
Wait. How many guys have hit
tad.
30 home runs for the Cardinals since he's been gone?
Not many.
I would think probably not many.
Not many.
I think he's got as many by himself as we do all together.
Probably.
In that amount of time.
I bet. Hey, if that's a
If
daggum
not, it's
trivia
close.
question, if that's a trivia question tonight,
We
I
know
know
it's
it's rigged. And commercial.
You know, the only reason why he made it here really quick
Yeah.
was so that he was able to get in on trivia.
There you go.
Jarvis wants to win today.
Fired it out.
I'm calling a win today. I'm calling a win. So we'll be right back. You are watching the Coach's Box.
Jefferson College is my first choice.
My first choice to launch a successful career, not just a job.
My first choice for classes that are guaranteed to transfer toward my major.
Affordable career programs, 2-year transfer, and high school dual enrollment courses. Begin the path to a great career without paying a 4-year college price.
Jefferson College is my first choice.
My first choice.
Make Jefferson College your first choice for a great education.
Tired of showering? Well, have we got a solution for you?
We interrupt this commercial with good news from your good neighbor. State Farm has new lower car insurance rates, which means you can save more cash and get the service and convenience of a local State Farm agent. That's right, State Farm now has new lower auto rates with their same good neighbor service. It's the real deal for car insurance, folks. And now this.
For lower auto rates in Jefferson County and the surrounding area, call me, Sandy Vest, at 636-464-9298.
Jones Animal Health Clinic, taking care of the furry family members in your life. Walk-ins are always welcome. Visit the Jones Animal Health Clinic at 1237 Truman Boulevard in Crystal City or on the web at jonesanimalclinic.com or call 636-937-9000.
Dr. Craig Rubel is an orthopedic surgeon and fellowship-trained sports medicine specialist who cares for all athletes of all ages, performing total joint replacements, knee and shoulder arthroscopies, and general orthopedic procedures such as fracture treatment and carpal tunnel releases. Visit rubelortho.com or call 636-933-7400.
Since their inception in 1980, SMCI has always been about high integrity and treating people the way you would want to be treated, just like family. Mostly known as a commercial contractor, SMCI has now decided to give the family treatment to everyone. They are now opening their residential department to the public as Home by SMCI so everyone can experience the home treatment. Everyone deserves maximum comfort in their very own home. Isn't it time you come home? Contact SMCI at 636-337-4444 or on the web at homebysmci.com.
For fine Mexican cuisine,
a family atmosphere,
any place to watch your local sport teams. Come out to La Pechangas.
Check out our 4 locations: Arnold, Herculaneum, Crystal City, and Bonter.
Come out to La Pechanga.
This is Coach Riley Blair from the Herculaneum Black Cats.
Hi, this is Coach Jarvis from the Herculaneum Black Cats.
Hi, this is Coach Zach McVeigh with the Jefferson Lady Blue Jays.
Hi, I'm Chris Miller from St. Pius X High School.
And you're watching the Coach's Box.
And you are watching the Coach's Box
on Livestream STL.
On Livestream STL.
And we are back here for our second segment here. Thanks again for watching the Coach's Box. Bring the boys back here real quick. And round two, what are we going to talk about, guys? We got round two. What do we got going on?
Well, I don't know.
Are we gonna have
McVeigh losing again? Oh,
I
wait,
guess.
my bad.
That's later. That's later.
That's the next one.
That's the next segment.
Oh, wrong segment.
We only got a certain amount of time, and it's past my bedtime. So
oh, you worry about
8:30?
You worry about having that window closed?
No.
Window.
Listen, it's getting colder outside, Zach. The window can't stay open as long anymore. I'm just saying. I mean,
mine's closed tonight.
Well, that's good because the heat needs to be on.
You've only been working since 8 o'clock this morning, Coach. I mean, I understand why the windows should be closed already.
No, it's closed. Sealed up tight.
That's good. It's good on your heating bills. Matter of fact, if you have trouble with that, you can call SMCI, Home by SMCI.
That's a good point.
And
very much so.
They can definitely help with that.
That's good.
One of our great supporters and sponsors here.
Listen, that's a shameless plug here.
It is.
Okay.
I agree with you. 100%.
I am not a sellout. Every time
that's what we need to do. Hey, Wayne's World. We got to recreate that commercial.
That's the best one.
Yep. Get the Reeboks. Yep. All right. Let's talk high school sports. We're going to have basketball or are we going to talk football first?
Okay. Well, first off, let's talk about how great the great state of Illinois is. I mean, the Socialist Republic of Illinois.
Yeah. I mean, last 3 days?
Republic
yeah.
What happened on Tuesday?
What happened? Riley, you are originally from.
Definitely. I've been researching this. I have a lot of good
and
friends
he
that
isn't
are coaches.
even an Illinois fan.
No, I'm not.
What
but
a
listen,
loser.
Guys.
I've been talking to a lot of the coaches over there.
Kentucky.
Wait.
Tuesday.
Calipari.
Tuesday, the Mr. Governor of
the Czar.
Mr. Pritzker. That's how I call him.
The Czar of Illinois.
He decides to make basketball.
Hey, wait. Did he decide or did he decree?
I don't know what he is. He decided to make basketball a high-risk sport and said that he's going to put it on hold effective immediately.
High risk.
High risk.
High risk.
Basketball.
For
high
COVID.
Risk.
Smart virus.
The same as the wrestling. High risk. Okay. So we move to that.
Football isn't high risk over Illinois?
No.
Because we're wearing face masks.
The Illinois
that's blocking all the spit.
So the Illinois
Blocking
High
all the
School
spit.
Association comes out yesterday and says that we are not going to defer with what Mr. Pritzker says. That we are going to allow basketball to start November 16th, with the first game being November 30th.
Okay, so
Wait.
when you have an organization going against the czar's rule, that sounds like a revolution.
Do you want a revolution?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Hey, wait a
Social
minute.
studies.
Wait a minute.
Social studies.
Yeah, that's right.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Hey, is this czar related to Sam Page?
It's funny you mentioned that, so we'll get to that here in a second.
Okay. So then today, Mr. Pritzker comes out and says, well, we're going to move basketball to the spring. Along with football and volleyball
At the same
and
time.
wrestling.
Thank God I'm
all
American.
of that is
I'm an
going to the
American.
spring.
Yeah.
How the heck are you going to play football, basketball at the same time?
Well, I saw somebody post that we're going to play basketball on Mondays and Thursdays for girls, and we're going to play Tuesdays and Saturdays for boys, and we're going to play football on Friday night.
Right.
Wow, they're going to practice all that.
Right. Let us know how that
What
goes.
is going on
Man,
over there?
Coach Hunter would love that.
Any coach would not like that. And so the point of it now is
That's
that nobody
who is
knows.
this idiot? Oh, wait, he's from Illinois.
Thanks. Thank you.
He's got to be related to Sam Page.
He must have got cut from sports at some point in his life.
Maybe.
He didn't make the team, and he's like, you know what? I'm going to show those guys.
Or as somebody says here, he's making a nomination for his presidency in 20ur
President of the Rotary Club.
I don't know what that president nomination is, but somewhere.
President of the Rock Club. But sure as hell doesn't know anything about this stuff.
Nope.
So
Nope.
there's a lot of stuff going around the state of Illinois right now.
COVID.
with
Going around. That's why they're making it a high-risk sport.
I mean,
Illinois.
Even worse, Ray, what did Jim Powers tell you today?
Oh, well,
about what Sam Page is doing.
I'm not at liberty to say. I don't think I can.
Oh,
tell you
can't
the
say
truth,
that.
But,
Okay, well, thank
we
you.
can guess.
All I
Why
can,
don't we
all I
guess?
can-
Top secret.
Why don't we guess?
All I can say is
100%
it could be another
No bueno.
reload, if you will.
Oh,
No bueno.
Could be another
Okay, so
reload.
let's just say,
Where
without
is
saying,
Jim Powers, by the way? I can't believe
he's
he
probably
even got
watching-
a
he's
comment.
probably
the
watching
question
the show.
about this, the election is Tuesday.
Yeah.
Is it
So what
Tuesday?
happens after November 3rd?
I thought it was on the second.
I thought the election
That's
was.
Monday.
Monday's the second.
Yeah.
That's the first day of basketball. You don't
The
even know
second
that?
is basketball.
Third is
Third
the
is
election.
the election.
Third is the election.
And
So
what
I'm more
happens-
worried about what happens November 2nd.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
No, I couldn't tell by your commercial. Are you playing this year? Is that why you were practicing in a stupid commercial?
No, he don't even play in our men's league.
I know. He
He's
sucks.
tired. I'm too tired.
He tries to take charges and then they don't call him.
tired.
Yeah, get my ass beat.
Who the hell plays defense in a men's league? Screw that. I ain't playing no damn defense. I'm shooting threes. I am shooting threes. Every time that ball comes in my hand, that thing is going up.
Listen,
Hey, I tried to get you to play with us, man.
hey, you don't like my commercial? Do your own commercial.
I've
been over this.
I've been busy educating.
there we go.
You know, we got to catch up to Pius standards.
Well, I guess you know what? Then you'll never be doing a commercial.
Bing.
Oh, I tell you, be doing it.
It's getting hot in here.
Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll keep doing it. I'll just lay on the couch
So
and you
keep
keep
all
going.
your clothes on.
Hold on. When did y'all play? What's the date?
No,
Right now, January 15th.
Okay.
That's what you guys
Oh,
are
I've
playing.
never heard when the date is.
January
It switches
15th.
all the time.
January
Pius can't ever
15th.
make their mind up.
Really?
All right, so Tilden, you never make
tell
your mind
Tilden
up.
that. Tell him that. Are we playing at Herky or are we playing at Pius? Are we playing a 4-game
gosh.
night or a 2-game night? A 3-game night? What are we doing?
This explains a lot because I've actually been on Tilden about 4 times in the last 2 weeks. Do you have your schedule done yet?
Well, there's a lot of
Do you
that
have your
going
schedule
around.
done yet?
Well, I mean, as far as any athletic director right now in the state of
I was
Missouri,
going to say.
they don't have their schedule done.
Nobody
I
knows
don't
what's
expect
gonna
them to have their
happen.
schedule done.
I got one back today from Don Jeffries and love him to death. He said, this is what it is right now.
Effective,
so,
yeah.
effective
10/29.
right
It's a
now.
fluid thing.
So I get
Yeah.
that. I get
Oh,
that.
my God, my favorite word.
I know, fluid.
Fluid. Our schedule is fluid.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like our tournament is fluid.
Hey, how's that going, by the way?
I don't know. You tell me. Jackson wanted to be in.
Hey, there you go. Shoot. Wow.
That's a good pickup.
We said, hey, Your JV might win that tournament. He goes, so is that a no?
so.
Yeah, that's a no.
Who called
Hard
you?
pass.
Who called you?
It wasn't me. Man, Jackson wanted to be. I've had big schools call me about that tournament. I'm like,
do you guys realize what the Bruce
you
Thomas
understand that's not. I mean, we've had some exciting games in there for the Bruce Thomas, but we can't. Jackson is not.
Listen, do you want to fill the tournament or not? Let's just throw everybody there and everybody else jumps in. It's like, listen.
I was waiting for it.
We're going to play for the consolation tournament.
We're looking for the consolation.
We want to go 2-1.
There you go.
So let's just go ahead.
Third place is fine.
No. We'll go with fifth place.
Dude, I don't care. I mean, at this point, as late as we are, and because you don't, I mean, all the schools up north, I mean, that's what
that's done.
They canceled. I don't know. Go do Main Street Sports or something.
Wait, speaking of Main Street Sports, what is Jeff talking about right now?
What is that show? When was that show last produced?
Does
anybody know?
The last time we produced one, it's been a little while. It's been a little while.
Okay.
It's kind of like when Eminem killed Will Smith's rap career. I think we mentioned Main Street Sports enough on here, and it kind of killed it. Sorry, guys. It was all McVay's idea.
Exactly.
We had to blame it on you. You're the new guy.
Jeff,
20 weeks in.
You see what I deal with every week here. Come on, man.
But Jeff always loves.
Jeff's got all these. He's got all these songs. How do you not have? I mean, Virginia Tech's opening to a football game is the
Enter Sandman?
Yes.
I
don't see that anywhere.
The fact that Enter Sandman isn't
not on
there,
your list, your list sucks.
Yeah, and that's something me and Jason can't agree on.
So, Jeff, your list sucks.
You better mark this down, gentlemen.
Ouch.
Jason and Chris have agreed on something.
Well, we agree on stuff.
Sign it.
We agree on stuff. I mean, hey, I agreed. I knew he was going to kick my butt last year. He said yes, and I said, yep, here we are.
Never said yes, not one time.
My wife had different things to say about it, especially afterwards. But I mean,
man,
hey, is basketball getting ready to start?
No.
Let's talk about football. Let's start. District football starts tomorrow.
Jefferson playing, or they got to buy?
Oh, they're playing. St. Pius.
Right now, they play.
St. Pius at Jefferson tomorrow night.
Yeah,
That'll be the first matchup.
That'll be fun.
Should be a conference game, too.
Big game.
It doesn't matter.
Is live
It
stream
doesn't
doing
matter.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter because, Valley.
Right.
Hey, speaking of which, let's talk about that one real quick.
Who's calling the game?
I have McVay is coloring again.
You know who
and I've
wasn't
got
invited to do that one?
Todd Schumacher coming up.
So I got fired from that gig, I guess. I guess free work, free people are good enough.
Hey, even better.
I thought me and McVay were going to do it together. That's the last time I heard.
You did fine.
Well, hey, I'm glad now my Friday night's free, but don't tell me you're going to do something and then you're not going to do it. So don't tell me, hey, Jarvis, I'm going to need you to do it. No wonder it's been crickets. It's been crickets since I talked to you last.
I never
and
said
I'm going to put you on blast
to
because I'm willing to do it for free, and I'm not good enough. And I thought me and McVay, I got pretty good reviews. So don't ask me to do games.
I did listen to that. You guys did a good job.
Thank you.
Listen,
don't ask me to do games. I don't want an excuse.
This is what happens.
I don't want an excuse.
Except for
how much is he getting paid?
Hey, listen, I did remember, though, I was watching your guys' game.
I have a feeling he's getting paid to do the game, where I didn't get anything.
Listen.
I got a Snickers bar.
You both got a hat tonight.
Oh, my God.
Hey, listen.
31 weeks, baby. I got a hat. All right. Hey, I got a shirt, too.
I just got the hats today.
And you haven't even worn the shirt yet.
Hey,
I wore it.
He did it last Friday
for
night.
the game.
That's because you didn't wear the other shirt.
We need a refill.
Geronimo.
Hey,
I just love you do some play-by-play, and evidently you're not good enough. But he was good because he's doing the color. I wasn't good enough.
Can you give me just a second to explain?
Oh, I told you I'm not going to listen to your explanation.
The reason why we went with Todd was because we thought you were going to actually have a game on Friday.
You already talked about it.
You knew I didn't. No, I didn't.
You knew I didn't have a game on Friday. I told you.
I called Todd. No, I called Todd Schumacher Monday.
You called me Saturday, and I said we're playing.
I need
on
a
Saturday.
beer.
Maybe it wasn't confirmed.
It was confirmed Saturday.
Thank you.
Hey, I need a beer, Mama. Just put it over here off camera.
Oh my god!
Just set it over. I'll take it.
Was that out loud?
I said it out loud. I don't care.
Wow.
Off the rails, baby.
This Pepsi's good.
Is it good?
Brought to you by.
Hey, but I did see some fans from the school that you were calling against with using some profanity and some signals the other night and some things
What
that
are
were
you
not so
talking
nice
about?
in front of you guys on live.
Oh no! They were cheering on St. Vincent. I mean, they were cheering.
I heard they were pretty rowdy though. They had maybe a few alcoholic beverages.
We'd like to plead the fifth on that one for right now.
I was watching a little bit of it and I was like, man, this is getting out of hand here.
Hey, look at that. I mean, I got people on here saying how I did a good job.
I
First
didn't say
football
you didn't
game I
do a
ever
good
did.
job.
Hey, Jeff Widener, I don't take anything you say as criticism or as even anything. You don't even have a show anymore. So, I'm not going to take what you say. Hey, I might have worked a little too much today.
Hey, Will Smith don't have to cuss his raps on records.
Oh my!
All right, this show is off the rails.
Hey,
now.
I'm trying to get viewership up.
Jarvis has had
You
a
are
12-hour
not the
day.
Shooty factor, though. Shooty gets us ratings, according to what he says. Oh, my gosh.
Chris, anything to add?
I'm just going to sit back here. I was enjoying my sister's wedding last week, and I don't know what
you
We haven't even brought that up yet.
You guys were like Pat Summerall, John Madden. I'm sitting there freezing my tail off, watching Valley do Valley things at St. Pius, listening to you guys look at my phone, just having the time of my life with this. And it's just great.
Hey, me and McVay had a good time.
We did.
I know. Hey,
You guys did a really good job.
Hey, listen.
I agree.
It's been great. You guys did a good job.
I'm retired from football.
But
Kevin Halley
hey,
says
wait,
rails, gentlemen,
but
rails.
Hey, but Jason, at least you got to do it.
Oh,
Because whenever I get asked to do it, it's like here you go. Oh, you almost got it. Almost got it.
What, did you show up and there was someone there?
I mean, I did bring the shirt and everything. It's like, nope. I got somebody else. It's like, you know what?
Dave Crump.
Hey, you and I sat together that night, though. We did.
Yeah, well, we sat there and watched the game and said, screw it. We're just going to sit here and don't have to worry about this stuff.
That's
Crump
right,
just jumped
Curtis
in.
Davis. You said it. Jarvis is about as good as John Madden.
Hey,
Not saying a whole lot, I don't think, but hey.
I mean, look at the motion going across here, and then like, boom.
That's
Hey,
great.
you should have got right there. And see, we'll do that. Boom.
I mean,
right there. Boom.
I was trying to bring a little bit of football knowledge. Not that I have that much. I mean, our defense has given up about 50 a game this year. So
sounds like we know what Cody needs
Hey,
to fix.
Did anybody take a knee? Like
no one did. Oh, there was a comment on the air about it.
There was.
But that was a totally different context than what this guy. This guy's telling his freshman.
Hey, wait. What are
He's
you
telling
doing
his
here
freshman
stirring
to
this
take
stuff?
a knee.
You stirred it
Who
up.
did that? Who did that over there?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, I got fired from being a freaking commentator. That's just funny to me. I was going to give up another Friday night of mine to do that.
Now you don't have to worry about it.
So Crump says, man, I joined at a good time.
That's right.
Kevin Halley says rails, gentlemen, rails.
I don't know where the rails are at this point.
No.
Listen,
flying blind.
I'm just knocking that out of the park. I mean, I've had 2 weeks in a row I've gotten into it with Ray, and I'm just going to keep going.
Listen,
it's all about love.
This is what the love comes down to right here. There's no doubt about it. All four of you guys are always open to do a game at any time. The deal is I know I want to make sure.
Here comes
all
the rub.
four of you. All four of you.
Ready?
All four of you. And I'll put except for Miller. No, I'm just kidding.
Now wait. I gotta ask.
We're good enough when no one else can do it.
Why do you say that?
Right? It's the joke. Everybody, I know you have. There's no doubt about it. Just because of the knowledge. And what's funny about this whole thing is this. Okay.
I'm so
last week.
What am I gonna do?
The knowledge. I mean, I had Steve Ringling last night with Jeff Whitener. Steve Ringling coaches freshman girls volleyball, okay? I don't know if you guys all know who Steve is, but
I don't.
good friend of ours, good friend of mine. And the knowledge that he threw in just because of terminology, different things, and you guys will have the terminology so much. I mean, like tonight, we were sitting here eating lunch, or dinner right back here, lunch for
Me.
For Blair.
him. But, we were talking about the flex. And I said,
Who
is
runs
the flex the same as it was 25 years ago? And I started pointing out, what we did 25 years, 30, now 30, close to 30 years. It is 30 years.
We won't
for
talk
me.
about that.
Okay, we won't talk about that. But it was 30 years ago. And I said, is it the same? And he says, yeah. So I was like, cool. It's been around for 30 years. That's awesome. It's still an effective play. Yes.
Yeah.
It's never changed.
So there.
So how does that have anything to do with the fact that
What does
you don't,
that have to do with
pulled
me
me
getting
out
fired?
Nobody's fired.
You were good enough, McVay, but I got fired.
Everybody has an open opportunity except Miller.
Except Miller.
Hey,
I'm asking a question.
I asked you since before the football season started, you and me, Pius game, in our 7 game. And you're like, that's exactly what you did right there. So I tried.
I don't want to get up my Friday night.
Hey, there you go.
Curtis
There you go.
Curtis Davis says if there's a flag,
There's probably a penalty. But what's funny about it now, you haven't had a chance to see it. You saw 3 minutes of the Ava game.
Don't want to talk about it.
We won't talk about it.
Won't talk
These
about it.
two, Jarvis and Blair, did something I've never seen. How you guys
I know.
called that
One of
game.
them calls one side, one of them called the other.
I've
It
never
was
seen
amazing.
that before. Now, did
How
you
do
get
you-
in
It was
here?
amazing.
Because you've talked about it.
It was great. It was a
It's not
great
because
call.
I watched the
I
damn
said,
thing.
why?
It's 'cause
I said, why? You should have heard how many times I said, why the hell is Chris Miller doing that?
well, he wouldn't know if he ever watched it.
Actually, that was your dad sitting behind me.
That's for sure. I will say this, but you're like, oh, he pushed off. That's a that's the one. I was like, Jason defended somebody right there for Pius.
So this past week, we get like the total analytics side from a coach's standpoint. Not that it was saying it was a good or bad or indifferent. It was just a different, complete angle. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool, And I even talked to I talked to Jeff about it on the way. I said, that's the great part about having coaches come in to help work on these things.
Well, it
So,
was so much harder doing a football game than a basketball game.
Try to do volleyball. Volleyball's horrible.
There ain't no way. Set spike, great.
Yeah,
I don't even know what to say then.
Yeah,
because by the time the ball's over, it's
Blair
set,
did one with me last week.
It's like,
it was so
it's
quick.
over. Next serve.
It was so quick. It's not even funny.
Well, when your team's serving in the net a bunch, it's easy.
Yeah, well, it's really easy then.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
No,
that night.
doing a football game was a little more challenging for me because I had to look. I knew Jefferson's roster pretty well, but I didn't know St. Vincent's roster except 84 was my favorite player on their team.
Yeah, get that ball to 84.
Yeah.
You kept saying that. Remember?
Well,
that?
heck, they did and then I mean, it was hard. I was a little trying to be, not biased.
Right.
But
Down
St.
the middle.
Vincent scored. I was a little louder than when R7 scored. I'm not gonna lie.
What's wrong with R7?
Nothing.
Oh,
I just hate losing to them in anything.
So true.
They could be tiddly.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Because you haven't lost to them yet?
Ooh, I've lost to him.
Oh.
This year and last
No.
year.
Boy,
No.
hold on. I'm going to use a Miller line. Boy, it got awkward here.
I can't.
This really got out of hand.
How entertaining is it going to be? Me and Miller head to head, and you two head to
Oh,
head.
man.
The question is can we do like some kind of
Show?
broadcast
Yes.
afterwards?
No, I don't know.
Afterwards, no matter what happens.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I think it's a great
Oh,
idea.
I think it's a great idea. I think it would be the greatest show ever.
And the fact of the matter is
That's the kicker.
well, give it 30
Twitter
minutes.
Twitter poll.
30 minutes after.
30 minutes.
Well, my wife can't be around.
Twitter
No.
poll. Yeah.
Well, if we win, she can't be. If I lose,
No.
No, she would
Yeah.
not
No,
have
she's gonna
anything
no.
to do
She'd
with
say
Chris.
something
It's
Miller
just, hey,
too.
it's just us. It's just got to be us.
well, I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't even eat wings with you afterwards. So
No,
I'm
I'm
not-
tried.
very much aware.
We tried.
no, I didn't want anything to do with it.
We did try
Pressing,
that night.
pressing up 30. That's my
I've got
wife.
a-
That was
yeah.
my wife. I mean, I was like, his kids probably were told not to.
Well,
Well, maybe
no,
not.
No,
Miller's
But
kind of a jerk.
I've got a comment, but I'm going to keep it to myself.
Oh, man.
I'm just
Shots fired from former coworkers?
No,
really?
that's why I didn't say anything. I'm just saying. I didn't say anything.
You might as well have now.
Yeah, it's like, I got a secret, but I'm going to tell
Exactly. You put on that navy blue, somehow things change. And
It does.
He's got black on tonight.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking.
I know.
He's got black and orange.
You don't wear baby blue. You call Pius baby blue?
Navy blue.
Oh, navy. I was
Navy
like,
blue.
I
Yeah.
called that baby blue.
Kyle Border says include the refs in that broadcast.
Well,
that's
Well,
great.
It depends.
If I played R7 last year, we would have had a show afterwards, maybe. But
Well, I mean, we can include the referees if we're playing at Pius because we'll be down in the teacher's lounge.
So who are we going to have? Can you imagine the reffing crew that would have that game?
I just want to know.
Can
Are
we
we
Jim
gonna
Powers and
we gotta make sure
maybe
Powers
Charles
has all of our.
Yeah.
Charles Underwood is more than welcome to do any of our games.
That'd be a great
I love
game for him
Charles.
to have, though.
Great guy.
Jim
I just
Powers
hope we
and
get to do our
Charles.
quad hitter.
I just hope we get to have basketball.
I don't know.
Let's be honest with you. Right
Yeah,
now,
that's true.
because of what Illinois and what there's a good chance
who
what
cares
St. Louis
what they're
County's
doing?
doing.
Then you just don't play. Just
it'll be just like football. We'll say,
Exactly.
okay, St. Louis, you don't want to play.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll
Yeah.
take our ball and go elsewhere.
yeah, that's all. It's
But
gonna
then look at all the schools that are having to forfeit basically in the districts, whether it's football, volleyball.
They still got to play a season. At least they still got to play.
I will say that is true, but I mean I feel really really bad.
My question to
For
you
them.
is this: do you,
For who? Me or Zach?
all of you,
Oh, you said
and myself included, do you think about the process? And we talked about this a little bit already.
Trust the process.
That
Trust the process, baby. Keep
that
grinding.
if you're a team that you think maybe has a possibility to go deep in the playoffs, do you talk to your AD and say, hey, don't schedule me any games 2 weeks out of postseason. We're going to quarantine.
I
And
don't
we're not
know.
going to play.
Yeah, I know I brought up because having the different athletes in class. I've said you need to talk to all your teachers. Say put you in a corner, put you out in the hallway, go put you in ISS, do something.
Put that kid in the corner.
And ask to where you are not by anybody.
Yeah, but the problem is with a lot of this, if you look at like the cases that are happening, these kids aren't getting it at school.
Right.
It's the crap they're doing once they leave school.
Wait,
that's causing-
kids ain't doing nothing. Come
Hold
on.
Wait a second. You mean
You
there's
gotta
another
drink a
there's
Pepsi.
another
Have a
adult-
drink. Take
there's
a drink.
another adult entity in there somewhere that needs to hold their children accountable?
Oh, shots fired.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
I agree with you. 100% agree with you. But
Nah, it's getting close to basketball season. I got to have a parent meeting soon. I'm not getting on this.
you'll talk about that then, right?
No, we'll talk about that.
Help us out. Help us help you.
But
right?
I mean, I think
It's from
that's
a
a
movie,
good.
too.
Yeah.
I think that
Yes.
winter sports are going to see the importance of maybe possibly doing that. If you think you got a chance to make a run in postseason, hey, I'm going to quarantine for the last 2 weeks. I'm not going to play.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep my kids away from all of that and give ourselves a chance to maybe make some noise in postseason. Now, a flip side of that, I also stated that, I mean, what are if let's say that a school A beats school B and school B is ticked off because school B was ranked number 1 and the school A was ranked number 8.
We got COVID.
Oh, we got COVID. We're going to go ahead and tell you now we got COVID, so now you got to sit out, and now neither one of these seats advance. And the
That
next
would
time
never
brings-
happen.
You don't think?
Nope.
Do you think that's going to happen?
Nope, not at all.
I
Nope.
mean-
Because nobody would do that.
I mean, but I'm just saying, devil's advocate says that's going to occur.
That's when
at
you
some
tell
point.
the other coach, don't hang it on us.
No,
should
that's
be
what
8
that.
to 2.
Hey, that's when you be like, listen, do it and see what happens.
Yeah.
Find a way.
I don't know.
But I honestly believe that that's something that could possibly happen down the road here. And I mean, what are you doing for the kids at that point?
I don't know. All I know is that if we as teachers can be defined as essential workers and come to work, whether we have it or whether we've been contacted.
Well, you are in certain counties. Not
Right.
every county is essential worker
right.
being a teacher.
Right.
He's from Illinois. He knows the rules.
Well, I
Got
know
enough of 'em.
I know for a fact. I know for a fact that in St. Louis
Right,
County,
right.
and I could think probably somebody on this show could probably comment on that. But if you're not an essential worker, if you're an educator,
I
So,
feel
I'm an
like
essential worker
I feel like
where I
educators
work.
are essential workers.
Yeah.
But I mean, in certain counties, they're not included in that.
Are we in this county?
I don't believe so.
Well,
don't believe so.
I don't.
You know what? If I have to go into quarantine,
If you have it down there, you're able to come to work.
Well,
Not
if
in
I'm
Jefferson County.
if I'm a contact, so you know how, let's say you get it and now I'm a contact, I can still go. Like that was just changed this week.
Recently.
Yeah,
Okay.
this week.
Okay.
Yeah. But I've got to wear my mask, got to stay away. Gotta
okay,
do,
so if it's me and they tell me that I have to quarantine,
right.
I'm gonna go bow hunting. I'm gonna say hell with you guys. I'll be back. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Good luck, Coach Fisher.
Yep, Coach Fisher, Coach Eddie, you guys got this. I'm gonna go do that.
That's so funny you mentioned
Jarvis
that.
says, "Can we change that game to when that is?"
That's so funny you mentioned that. We had the same thing happen.
We'll
over
cancel all the games. Postpone
over the
Yeah.
summer with Coach Kudelek, and they had it was a contact issue deal, and Aaron Kudelek basically took off and went straight fishing down to Branson.
Yeah.
So, Table Rock. I'm out.
I've got a camper. I mean, I can be there.
Right.
It's isolation.
Right.
So I got a question. I got somebody on the line here.
Oh, Jim.
Good. Jim Powers, what do you think about this?
Jim.
Jimmy.
Oh, it's 9:00.
Jimmy.
Show's over.
Wow. Is that how this is all going down already?
I know, right?
Really?
This is how this is going down, I guess.
Hey,
Welcome to the coach's box, Jim.
Hey, thank you. And by the way, I've been doing basketball rules meetings all night, so I know now what new rules there are.
No, all right, pass
Wait.
mine. I'm
First
done.
off,
I already took that test.
First
It's over
off,
with.
you don't have to give me a stop sign before you tee me up.
That is true. You may.
I know.
You may.
I wonder if that was put in because of something I asked. Because I did ask that. I said, how did I not even get a warning? I've never gotten a warning. The entire time they put this warning bull crap in.
You may get a warning.
Yeah, I was
You
told, well,
may.
I don't have to give you a warning. Okay.
That was highlighted in yellow.
So me saying you're killing me deserves a technical. Get over
Well,
yourself.
maybe he thought that you were actually trying to. He took it literal.
I would not give you a technical if you said that to me.
This is why
Now,
Jim
Miller,
needs to
on
do
the
all
other
of our.
hand-
Hey, come on,
Miller,
Jim.
on the other hand, I don't know. There may have to be something that has to be done.
Okay, now listen, I'm about ready to say that Jim needs to do all of our games
in Jefferson County.
And then you totally, completely throw a curveball, and after 73 pitches, you're coming out for that one.
No matter if you give it one hit or not.
Yeah, I don't give a damn or not.
He's giving you the righty. Giving you the righty.
Oh, yeah,
right
bring in
now.
the righty.
Bring him in. I'm going to bring the lefty in.
No, bring in anybody. That's
right. That's
There's
great.
Plenty of quality officials out there. See how it is. Thanks, Jim.
Well,
if you're thinking about being an
I don't
official-
know about plenty. They're begging for officials.
I
right
said
now.
plenty. I didn't say there was a whole heck of a lot of them. Plenty.
I will say this. I did catch the tail end of what you guys were talking about. And, Riley, you said if I've got a chance to not play 2 weeks before districts and I'm just going to put my kids in a – I'm going to tell you right now, you kind of saw that a little bit with football up here in St. Louis County last week. And I know Zach's going to love it when I bring up DeSmet, but,
Virtual.
DeSmet had an open week last week. Luther North had an open week. Luther North wanted to play DeSmet. DeSmet wanted no part of it because they wanted to keep their kids healthy. And, once again, I get it. And especially when you get Rockhurst that comes out on Monday night with the statement saying, we got 2 positive cases, our season's done. Then you have Lee Summit North, same thing. 2 positive cases. So you got 2 of the big dogs in Kansas City in Class 6 that are gone. Nixon and Joplin, they now have first-round buys moving into the tournament. So do I blame DeSmet for not wanting to play that game now? Absolutely not, because it's a way to keep their kids at least healthy for 1 more week.
Well, it's kind of like basketball with the jamboree. To have a jamboree or not to have a jamboree? I mean, that's
big question right now. I think a lot of schools are on that fence of, or do we play with? You have an opportunity now. This year, they're allowing you to 2 teams, 3 or 4, do you only play with 2 and just take a chance
We're
of playing
going-
somebody else?
We're going to a 2.
Or do you do a 3 or a 4, or do you not do one at all?
We're doing.
I know.
We're doing a 2.
And I'm already scheduled to do a 2-teamer. I mean, and normally I'll work a 3 or a 4 team, and they'll have 4 or 5 officials, and we'll all rotate in and everything. But this year, most of the St. Louis County schools, if we get to that point, because who knows what in the world's going to happen, after the election next week, and with the numbers spiking on what he who shall remain nameless is going to do.
Whoa! Why do we make this political?
I already
show?
brought up Sam Page.
The doctor.
Oh, thank you. Okay, Jarvis, thank you very much.
Yeah,
but
no problem.
nobody really knows. Nobody really knows what's going to happen. But
What do you mean?
I mean, a
COVID
lot of
will
the
be gone.
schools- Oh boy, I'm not going down that road. Not going there.
Can't get COVID if you don't get tested.
Hey, all I'm going to say is I may be one of the most healthy officials in the St. Louis County area with the amount of times I've been tested already this fall.
I agree.
So,
Hey, I do want to give a shout out. I don't know most of you guys
Shameless
know here,
plug.
but Coach Ron Rhodes, legendary coach down in this area, just got diagnosed with COVID and is in the hospital in Springfield. So wish him our prayers and thoughts. He's having some struggles right now with COVID, and so I want to shoot a shout out to him and his family during this time. So definitely wanted to put that out there.
Absolutely.
Sorry. Go ahead, Jim.
Well, hey.
Oh no, I just heard you guys talking about that. I just wanted to chime in and say hello to my friends, and my hope is we're going to see you guys Wednesday night up here in my neck of the woods.
I hope so. I hope that all plays out and works out for us. Basketball's starting next week. We're going to definitely have to. Maybe. I mean, hopefully.
Is it really?
We hope.
Yeah,
we hope.
I don't get out of practice till 7:30 next Wednesday.
Yeah, so we'll be booking it up there to get up there by 8 o'clock. But we'll do our best to try to make it work if we can. But that's that'll be fun.
No doubt about it. And I just want to say, Zach and Jason, great job on the call last Friday night. It was a lot of fun.
Hey, thank you.
You wouldn't have fired me. All right.
Hey, Jim, now that you're on the line, what did you say about me? You sent me a text that said, shots fired. What the hell are you talking about? I must have missed it.
You did.
You were dozing off.
Probably.
It was basically me saying that Miller's already harassing McVeigh and Jarvis, and he hasn't said one word about me yet, but I know it's coming eventually.
Yet.
3-letter word.
Hey, what if you're not doing anything the 19th? I think we're going to host a jamboree, so you need to make sure you're free on that night.
He's writing it down. I see him pull it up right now.
I'm pulling up the arbiter right now. Hold on. That may be doable.
There we go.
That may be doable.
Yep.
That's a Monday night?
No, the 19th?
Oh, November. I'm sorry. November 19th. That's a Thursday night?
Yep.
I'm in.
Okay, I'll let Tilden know. There we go. Until I got an official. Got one.
I got one.
Yeah,
and here's the great part. I'm going to make sure that nobody else is allowed in to watch it.
God. Can I bring the whiteboard to give you the technical on the whiteboard instead of just giving it to you via voice?
I got it right here. I'll bring it to you next week.
Coach of St. Vincent?
Jim, I'll bring it to you.
That's great.
That's funny. I like that one. That was good. I like that.
Okay, Bruce.
Hey, private schools got to stick together. Except
when you play each other?
Wow.
Private schools took a little
Well, I
bit of a
think
hit.
that means a means of break time, Ray.
Wow.
Calls on the music.
Now he's calling the music.
Call my shot.
Call my shot.
Jim, thanks so much for being with us. We appreciate it.
Thanks,
and I'll
Jim.
catch up with you Friday.
Thanks, Jim.
Yep.
All right, we'll see you, boys.
Appreciate it.
See ya. There he goes.
Trivia
And,
when we come back.
It is trivia time when we come back. We will be right
Ray's
back.
gotta pay the bills.
You're watching the Coach's Box. We'll be right back.
I wonder what Coach Jarvis is up to.
Jason! Jason! What's up? What's up? Man!
Oh, hang on a minute. I got a call from Blair.
What's up?
What am I doing? I'm sitting here watching the Coach's Box.
This must be a wrong number.
What's up?
For fine Mexican cuisine,
A family atmosphere.
any place to watch your local sport teams. Come out to La Pechangas. Check out our 4 locations: Arnold, Herculaneum, Crystal City, and Bonne Terre. Come out to La Pechanga.
Tired of showering? Well, have we got a solution for you?
We interrupt this commercial with good news from your good neighbor. State Farm has new lower car insurance rates, which means you can save more cash and get the service and convenience of a local State Farm agent. That's right, State Farm now has new lower auto rates with their same good neighbor service. It's the real deal for car insurance, folks. And now this.
For lower auto rates in Jefferson County and the surrounding area, call me, Sandy Vest, at 636-464-9298.
Since their inception in 1980, SMCI has always been about high integrity and treating people the way you would want to be treated, just like family. Mostly known as a commercial contractor, SMCI has now decided to give the family treatment to everyone. They are now opening their residential department to the public as Home by SMCI so everyone can experience the home treatment. Everyone deserves maximum comfort in their very own home. Isn't it time you come home? Contact SMCI at 636-337-4444 or on the web at homebysmci.com.
Jefferson College is my first choice.
My first choice to launch a successful career, not just a job.
My first choice to learn skills, to earn money, not owe money.
Affordable career programs, 2-year transfer, and high school dual enrollment courses. Begin the path to a great career without paying a 4-year college price.
Jefferson College is my first choice.
My first choice. My first choice. Make Jefferson College your first choice for a great education.
Dr. Craig Rubel is an orthopedic surgeon and fellowship-trained sports medicine specialist who cares for all athletes of all ages, performing total joint replacements, knee and shoulder arthroscopies, and general orthopedic procedures such as fracture treatment and carpal tunnel releases. Visit rubelortho.com or call 636-933-7400.
Hey, this is Chris Miller, and you're watching the Coach's Box on Livestream STL, the best sports streaming show there is on Facebook.
We are back for our third segment. Segment number 3 here as we open up. Do I dare open up the lines here? I do open up the lines.
Yes, you
Everybody
do.
is on, and we're going to do trivia. Cranium Cup trivia time.
Jason. I'm just watching the commercial. We're a little
Will,
behind this.
Will McVay get in the win column tonight? That's what I want to know. Will McVay get in the win
Well,
column?
I tried to answer C last week altogether and it didn't work. So just remember that. It didn't work.
C.
I think your method is flawed.
Well, it's only flawed if Ray doesn't listen to what I said. I said C all week. All right. He's supposed to ask the questions and then put C as the answer.
The answers never line up like that.
Hey, by the way, Clemson quarterback Trevor Lawrence has tested positive for COVID and will miss the Boston College game.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Quite
Well,
interesting.
You heard it right here on Livestream STL and
Breaking
the Coach's
news.
Box.
Thank
first.
you, ESPN.
Speaking of trivia, our defending trivia champion gets the first category to choose. Choose away, Mr. Miller.
Let's go with foosball.
The
Foosball.
Football
Yeah, that's all
Americano or
Yeah.
Wait, listen. It's soccer, and I'm not choosing soccer.
I wouldn't either.
It's not soccer.
Soccer.
Here's a great question.
Right.
Always.
This is Kansas City Chiefs trivia. Even.
No.
What
Jarvis
was
will be good at this.
What
Kansas
was
City
the
Chiefs,
original
no.
name? What was the original name of the Kansas City Chiefs?
I think I know that one.
I might know it, but
Answers. The original name: Flyers, the Wolverines, the Colonels, or the Texans. What was the original name of the Kansas City Chiefs? Flyers, Wolverines, Colonels, or Texans? A, B, C, or D?
Flyers, Wolverines,
Colonels, or Texans?
Colonels, or Texans.
Let's just try it out.
What do you got there, Chief?
I ain't showing you. You
Sticking
showed
with my answer that's never right.
You didn't even spell that right.
No, I didn't.
Listen, he's not.
Answers.
He's not a teacher.
Here we go.
That's right.
The answer is the Texans.
Oh, good.
So we have
Sorry, losers.
Mr.
What
Mr.
letter
Miller.
was that?
D. Mr. Miller's already in the lead with 1 point.
Hey,
Darn you.
they're the Dallas Texans for 1 year, and then they switched to the.
That is
Chiefs.
correct.
Thank you.
1960, they were the Dallas Texans.
Wow.
Can you give us another category?
Would have never known that. In a million
Yeah, you know,
years.
let's go
Me
with
either.
baseball.
The baseball. Baseball's been very, very good to me.
Let's make it take it over here.
Since we heard such great stuff about the Chicago White Sox,
Oh,
Tony La Russa.
they cheated one time too.
Just once? Hey, the Astros did too, right?
Yeah, but they're still good.
Isn't that what world do we live in where those guys in 1919 get what they got, and then the Astros now?
Shoeless Joe Jackson signed his name on that piece of
100
paper
years
with an X.
later.
And you know, I'm saying like that he did it, but those guys basically admitted that they did it, and they get immunity. Right? Did you listen to Rob Manfred talk during when he was presenting the trophy and the World Series MVP? I could have swore he sounded like he had a stroke.
somebody said something different to that matter.
Yes, they did. On to the question.
Yeah,
On to the question.
the question.
Here we go.
Off the
Which
rail.
White Sox manager never had a losing record?
Tony La Russa.
Which White Sox manager
fired.
never had a losing record?
He's lost like
Answers.
the most games ever, hasn't he?
Answers. Ozzie Guillen,
Guillen?
Al Lopez, Tony La Russa, or Kid Gleason. Which
Oh,
White Sox manager
Really?
never
I wish
had a
I
losing
never would have
record?
picked baseball now.
Guillen, Lopez, La Russa, or
Are you
Gleason?
talking about like in a season?
Yeah, I would imagine like above 500.
Oh, say them all again one more time.
Guillen, Lopez, La Russa, or Gleason?
What was Gleason's first name?
Kid Gleason.
Yeah, let's try it.
All right, here we go. Answers. Oh, shoot.
Uh-oh.
Give me a second.
Ray messed up.
I didn't mess up. I just can't get there.
Ray, what'd you do?
Okay, here we go. The answer is Lopez, which would be B. You got that right there,
Oh.
Mr. Riley Blair.
I did not go with C.
So Lopez, over the course of 18 full seasons as
Mario
a baseball
Lopez.
manager,
That's about
was not Mario Lopez. No Saved
Slater.
by the Bell.
It's a good show.
Come on.
Heard it's coming back.
I heard it was coming back too.
Yeah.
Sure did. 18 years, or 18 full seasons as a manager, 15 in the major leagues and 3 in the minor leagues. Lopez's teams never finished with a losing record.
What are you over there doing?
He was also inducted in the Hall of
Answering
Fame
the
in
next
1977.
He's already thrown in the towel.
Mr. Blair,
I've
you are the
missed
next.
two. I'm done.
That
It's
doesn't
only
mean
1-1.
anything.
It's only 1-1.
Let's go
ahead.
soccer.
Oh,
Shoot. All right, here we go. He's going to
We are not friends ever.
I know we're
Because you
not.
just said that.
I know we're not.
Okay.
I know we're not. It's
Like-
okay, though.
Oh.
I got to give us a chance. This guy don't know nothing about soccer.
I know
you
nothing
guys
about
might
soccer.
wick of a win here. I'm trying to help us guys out around
All right,
here.
here's the.
If you draw a picture of Give Me the Bird again.
Here's the question: who was the first player to
Pele.
score? Who was the first player to score at 5 World Cup editions?
5.
5.
Huh?
Is that,
Who was
what's
the
what's an
first?
edition?
I don't know what an edition is.
I don't know what that means.
Who was the first player to
Way to pick
score a
soccer.
5 World
Soccer
Cup
sucks,
editions?
dude.
I bet I get
Answers.
this right.
No.
Answers.
Soccer sucks.
Ronaldo,
Ronaldo.
Marta,
These guys got one name. They're like Madonna.
Matthias. It's Matthias, but I'm thinking it's pronounced Matthias. Mattheaus, but an umlaut
They're like
on the A.
It's like Adele.
Matthias and Pele. Ronaldo, Marta, Matthias, or Pele. Who was the first player to score at 5 World Cup editions?
Who knows?
I don't even know what you mean
I
by
don't even
editions
know.
right now.
Who knows?
I hate Chris Miller.
Answers. A, B, C, or D? I hate Chris Miller. A. Yeah, actually, every single one of you guys got this wrong.
Hey!
The answer was
C.
Marta. The
Oh,
answer
it's
was
B.
Marta.
Oh, it's the other
Marta
guy
is
was
the
one
first.
name.
B. What
I'm
are you
pretty
talking
sure
about?
that was C.
Kevin Holly, pick soccer, please. Pick soccer.
No, he didn't really.
Oh, there we go.
Marta was the first footballer.
Did he get that right?
He's first
What was
soccer
C?
player.
Nobody answered.
What was C?
I don't know.
The
B.
It was
was the
Matthias.
answer.
The answer was B. The answer: Ronaldo, Marta, Matthias, or Pele.
Yes.
It's the other guy that's one name.
Huh?
So now that nobody got that right, I get to pick the next one.
Me and you.
This is going to
There
be
it goes.
question number.
If we don't get it right and they get it
4?
right, it's a 4. Could
Is
be a
this,
three-way tie.
is this number 4?
We can't all split that thing.
I'm going with hockey.
Can.
No.
And you know who I'm going with? I'm going with the Dallas Stars because Dallas Stars got their new jersey. All right.
Oh, gosh.
Here we go. It's the Dallas Stars trivia.
Nobody knows anything about
Here we go.
Dallas Stars.
When did they
Here
Mike
we go.
Madonna.
last win the Stanley?
Ed Belfour.
Brett Hall.
Wow. Who was the first Stars?
Oh,
Gretzky.
COVID. Who was the first Stars goaltender with 40 wins in a season?
Whoa.
First goaltender with 40 wins. Answers: Marty Turco, Ben Bishop, Ed Belfour, or Kari Lettinen, who was the first Stars goaltender
So I can't
with
put
40
it.
wins.
What did you put? Because I can't put it. Holy moly.
Gosh.
What'd you put over there?
Yeah.
That was loud.
Hey, what'd you put?
I already-
That's
I
the right
know the answer,
answer.
and I got it right.
Dadgummit.
I was fired by Ray. Hold on a second. Let me put that up there real quick.
You're like,
Let me put that up there.
it's like Saturday
Let me put that
Night
up there.
Live, Saturday Night Live Celebrity
Lay,
Jeopardy.
lay
over
it
here.
up there real quick there. There you go. I was fired by Ray. He stinks. No, that is not the correct answer. And C
Below.
Dude,
I don't get it.
C is not the correct answer.
Oh, it's
the
not? Hold on. Time
wait a
out.
minute.
Time out. Hold on. Time out.
The answer is
No, no.
D. The answer is B.
Still lost.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
Hockey.
I'm sorry. I was completely wrong. The answer is A. Marty Turco.
We don't even
Hey,
know
Marty
answers
Turco.
to our own questions.
A.
Would
Marty
you
Turco.
yell at him again, please?
What'd you have? What'd you have?
Would you yell at him again,
No, I had
please?
C.
See, you had A. Seriously?
No,
I had
I had
A.
C. You
Oh.
did not have
So
C.
nobody got that right. So we got a tie.
Yeah, I had A.
Gosh.
So we got a tie
Ray.
between 8-time and 2-time.
Who cares?
What?
Who cares?
Camera's not on you anymore, there, Jarvis.
I'm writing to them.
Oh my goodness!
Wow. Salty, are we?
I feel a little.
We're
low.
staying with hockey.
Hockey, soccer.
We're staying with
Come
hockey.
on.
At least I did football.
We're staying with hockey,
Oh, I like it.
and we're
Where's
gonna go. We're gonna go. Should I go with St. Louis Blues
on.
trivia? I should go with
okay.
St. Louis Blues trivia.
Oh, now you're going to go with something. I mean, these
Why do
questions
you always
suck.
complain?
I complained
Back
because
in 1905,
I complained because
Here's
I
a good
was
one.
told I was
Stars
doing
and
a
the
game
Monarchs
Friday,
and the
now I'm not.
Twilighters and
BC.
the Twinkles and
We're talking about 19.
Here's the
who
question.
cares?
Here's the question.
1902.
Here's the question.
First girl to play hockey.
Which
Yeah,
Blues
exactly.
player Which Blues player accumulated 50 penalty minutes in a single game?
50.
Oh.
That's pretty much 5 majors, I would imagine. That was Jarvis, by the way, for everybody that was wondering. Which Blues player accumulated 50 penalty minutes in a game?
I dropped my marker on that one.
Answers. Get your marker.
Go ahead, Ant. Read them.
Okay.
Steve Durbano.
He ain't going to know the answer anyway.
Reed Lowe.
Oh, Reed. I know
Bob Gassoff.
Gassoff?
Or Todd Ewan. Durbano, Lowe, Gassoff, or Ewan.
I mean, my guess would be Lowe just because.
Who knows?
That's the only one I know.
I mean, him and I are good buddies on Facebook, but
I'm good friend. I've met him before. He's a good guy.
He spoke at our basketball banquet 3 years ago. Yes.
I know what. I'm
2
just
years
going
ago.
to go with
It's
him.
pretty sad. You got to. Wow.
Well, let's
Would you
go with the
there?
opposite of what you did.
Oh, he's going to go with something different.
How do you know what I did?
Is that what he went with?
Durbano,
You're good.
Lowe,
You
Gassoff,
have
Ewan.
no idea.
The answer is B. Reed
Oh,
Lowe.
you're a jerk. Sorry, Reed. I apologize.
I went with Reed Lowe.
Yeah,
I
he
would have went with Reed
Reed
Lowe,
Lowe.
too. What?
Yeah, way
I
to
thought
go.
about it.
There you have it.
You speak of my banquet, but you know what? I'm not picking you.
Oh, I didn't want to pick him because I didn't want to say that was a bad guy. I mean, he got 50,
Well,
50
That's what his
minutes.
job was.
That's what Reed Lowe did.
Reed
he beat
Lowe
people
beat
up.
people up.
Well, I knew that.
He didn't play in the sissy hockey.
I would have
But I
probably
didn't think
gone with
50
Kelly
minutes.
Chase on that.
I didn't
so.
think 50
No, I thought it was
minutes,
going to be
so-
Tony
You know what?
Twist.
You know what? Reed
Twist.
Reed Lowe would call you when you were taking off the air when you're not going to be on a broadcast. Reed Lowe would have called you. He would have called you and said, "I got someone else to do the game, Jarvis."
Someone will be on assignment next week.
Ratings will be down.
For
sure.
Well,
We-
that's
you know, we
very
talked
cool.
about being with the media and being divas and all that stuff. No, I'm just kidding.
Looks like we got Coach Collins over there from the Steelville Lady Cardinals on watching us tonight.
Hey.
All the way out there from Steelville. So glad to see him on watching the show. It's basketball season. He's probably watching to see what we're all doing around here.
Well, we
That's
probably ought to be talking some basketball instead of playing a stupid trivia.
Yeah,
crap.
you're just salty because you can't win it.
I've won it.
Once.
Talk to McVay.
Once.
Once is better than none. One is better than none.
You know, every time we say that, it's like he throws McVay under the bus.
Yes.
It's like, well, you know what? At least I won it, McVay.
Do you blame him?
It's like
though?
a bully, He's got to feel better about himself.
That's right.
Man.
That's the old Key and Peele show, the bully one,
Key and Peele.
Love it. Key and Peele's great.
I mean, this guy's been working 8 to 8 today.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, give him a break, will
I was
you?
gonna say.
Hey, that's what we do at Herky.
The,
We
the
put
only
in
good
hours.
thing about Jarvis right now he is wearing the live stream STL hat, sporting the hat here.
Trucker hat.
You know,
I know. I'm
the
wondering.
brand new trucker hats that we got
I
today.
wonder when I'm going to get billed for it.
Man. There's a lot of shots fired here. I need a safe place. This isn't safe
You need a
anymore.
safe
I was
I need to go.
I was looking forward to doing Friday night with my sidekick here. I mean, he carried me most of the night.
There you go. Thank you.
I mean, but
Didn't you just throw him under the bus like 5 seconds ago?
At least I won inside.
I mean, come on.
It's a Blue Jay. I don't. What are you doing here?
Right?
Oh my
Come
God!
on, right?
I mean, it's going to be hard. But when you guys play, and if he beats you, I mean, I'll be like, oh, man, that's funny. But hey,
we're definitely going to be figuring out a way to get with you guys after that game.
did you see what Haley put on there? He said that basically me and you.
Yeah.
But Ray probably won't do this. He'll hire someone else. But he said that me and you should do
call the game.
your game,
Yeah, we need
and
to call.
you need to call our game.
I think what would be great is if you did like a Craig Sager thing where he came to us after each quarter and talked to us.
Oh, that would be good.
Oh, no.
So, Coach, what
As soon as you turn around after your huddle, there's a microphone.
I'd be
Just
saying,
followed him. Just follow.
I'd say,
You
I
pull
know-
a Greg Popovich. Don't you have anything better to do?
I would say, I know someone who does this to me a lot. Get your microphone away.
We should give him the microphone.
So what adjustments you go back? I'm going to take that microphone. That's the adjustment.
You're gonna feel this adjustment, boy.
Oh, my goodness.
Lordy.
I mean, I would. I mean, I think if me and Miller,
It would be entertaining.
you know, why I'd be entertaining.
Are you not entertained?
I would lose. I know. I would lose all thought process about watching.
Exactly.
I would.
You see what Blair's doing? You see what
I know. It would be all about Blair and what you did on the sidelines. We'd be like, oh, Paige Fowler scores. Oh, my God, look at McNay. Oh, my God, look at. Oh, my God, he's only yelled at the ref 150 times.
You know what, Jason, if that was me, I'd be teed up. I mean, look at what he's doing right there.
How many times have we sat in the stands
my
and
arm
watched
around
his girls' games, and both of us sit there and
We
go,
got you, Coach.
if that was me right
Every
now,
time.
I'd have been teed up
Every time.
3 or 4 times.
About
Every
this
time.
guy right here.
And they all just ignore him because he never shuts up. He never shuts up. He never agrees with any call they make, ever.
Who we
I
talking
always
about?
agree.
Who we talking about?
Oh, my gosh.
Oh.
I did.
I didn't know we had a tirade segment.
Hey,
I forgot. I didn't know.
I mean, Mama Blair's on here saying be nice to Ray, but it might now be nice to Blair, you know.
Oh, wait, we do pick on him a lot.
We
right
haven't
here.
picked on him much tonight.
That's true.
Not at all.
Ray's got most
He's
of it.
hold on.
Ray
He's
has
off this
been.
week. He's off this week.
I'm on
He's
vacation.
fine. He's
What
on
are you guys
vacation.
talking about?
You guys
leave
rip
me
on me
alone.
13 or 14 more times.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks to our great board at Dunklin R5, I'm off for a few days now, too.
Are you really?
After working 8 to 8 today, you
Yeah.
get some days off. I like it.
Get
Really?
Monday and Tuesday off.
Oh,
First 2
man.
days of school or tryouts.
I
How do I get
won't
on that
comment
schedule?
on that part of it, but I mean, it's good
You
to have the
can,
day off.
focus on your tryouts. And
There you go.
That's right. I'm going to focus on it. We'll talk about how bad we want to beat the Lancers and the Blue Jays this year. That's
not-
one of the first things I
not
talk
the Hornets
about.
or the Eagles?
I'm going to talk about how bad I want to beat
Or the Indians?
Lancers and the Blue Jays.
Or the Indians? I mean, they won the conference.
Oh, yeah?
I got a question.
Do they have-
Someone really asked me a question about that whole deal. We'll talk off air.
Well, that's the tease that nobody
Well,
gets
there's
to hear.
your teaser right now, and we'll call it
Check
a
out
night.
the blooper reel.
Yeah, we'll have the coach's box after hours here in about 5 minutes.
Nobody here is privy to.
That's right.
But for if you want to sponsor our show,
Yes.
we will let you in on that one.
Yeah, you would have come hang out with us after the show, and I just
Hey.
need somebody to buy my meal. This is listen. This is 31 weeks at $30 a pop. I figured this up. I've spent almost $1,000 since I started this show.
I'd agree with that statement, Coach.
1,000.
Oh my God.
And then I get fired from broadcast for it.
Well,
I mean,
Hey,
what
wait.
am I getting for
Listen.
this? I got a trucker hat.
it's like when you cut a kid, Jason. You got to
Trucker
say,
hat and a
You got to
shirt.
say,
I got a
you got to get
trucker.
better.
Hey, Shooty gets Dr. Peppers.
No, he gets put on assignment because he sucks.
Oh my gosh! Wow!
Hey, Shooty,
Are you
what's
sure
up?
you're not off tomorrow? Because you might need tomorrow off.
I am off
Hey,
tomorrow.
All right, hey, there you go.
Hey,
There you go.
Hey, Shooty's gonna shoot another commercial. Jason, what's
Oh my God. Oh my God.
There's something wrong with
Hey,
that.
I've fired a lot of shots tonight. I don't care.
I was gonna say you got to run out of bullets at some point.
Nope. I got other people on my list.
You keep that up. Hey, you keep that up. You're gonna be working in a private school.
You're gonna be his assistant.
Wow.
Right?
I don't know if I can be in
That's a tough job.
Would be
That's a
fun.
tough job.
That would be fun to watch.
My goodness.
That would be.
You mean you put him in the game?
What are you doing, Miller? What are you doing?
Wow. We're going to end right there. Thanks for watching the
I'd
Coach's
be like,
Box.
Miller, I'm covering up for you.
Oh, my goodness. They're going to keep on going here, folks. So thanks again for watching the Coach's Box tonight. We'll be back again next week, probably next Wednesday is what we'll be looking at. So check us out back then. We'll have the time and location. We might be picking up here with Jim Powers and maybe taking this elsewhere just for 1 week. We've been invited up, so we're going to see if that'll work out. Thanks to Jim Powers for being with us as well. For Ray Halbrook and all of us here at Live Stream STL, thanks for watching the Coach's Box. The after hours is going to be pretty interesting here, so pray for me. These guys are something else, I'm here to tell you. Thanks for watching the Coach's Box. Have a good evening.